So today we had a balance day within the S&P 500 futures, which is where I carried most of my trades along some. I did do some in gold. I'll go and start with gold really quick. My intention with gold was just to catch some movement to the downside after its recent break from its on the daily level up below 1320. Was looking to capture some more downside on 1308, looking for a breakdown, which did not happen, and I ended up getting caught in the move into the fake breakout to the downside. And instead of trying to go long, I started trying to short some more. So I entered at 1307, tried to short some more on 1308, and then ended up getting stopped myself at 1308.7, and then we saw this nice run up. Again, I think I tried to short just in case it was just a little fake out to the bulls, and that was not the case. And I ended up getting stopped out at 1305 from shorting at 1304 or something, like 1310.4, and then got stopped out at 1310.5. I may or may not try. I believe I kept trying to short gold, which was really bad, or not bad, just really wasn't well planned and thought out. My best move was really to go if I to go long into this scenario. But my bias towards the short side I couldn't overcome my short bias to the short. Couldn't overcome my bias to the short side. CL, I did a quick trade. Watch this area form right here, 63.34 and 16 cent to the 34-cent area. We saw sellers come in at around 63.80, 63.90 area, brought it down to back down to 63.40 area. I jumped in at 63 points at 62 cent area down to the 40-cent area for a quick profit, and then try to go long at the 40-cent area, 44-cent area, just to get. And I stopped myself out at the 40-cent area at 40 cents because there was no strength into the buying, so I decided to just stop myself out at 40 cents from 44 cents entry, and just decided to leave this one alone. And then yes, which is where most of my action was focused in. I did my best to trade this balanced area. Right at the start, I saw bulls buyers piling in and shorts piling in. So I definitely used this trend line coming through here, which was it's a daily trend line, or trend line from the daily chart, from the previous closes, and to kind of use it as a guide to see whether we were most likely to move above it or below it, and trying to see whether to short it above, or whether to go long above, or whether to go short below. And but it didn't work as well as I would have liked, and I want to say this definitely resides to what I did before at when we were in the balance area here in between 2750 and 2770 or 2760. Very similar to the same mistakes. Um, so really trying to plan my trades accordingly, instead of using this middle area. I should have been using the top area as my guides, this resistance and this support as areas to look for opportunity, instead of using the middle area, which ended up making me make a couple mistakes, getting stopped out. But also, as we went along, I was looking for a possible build in price. I kept trying to make sense of these head and shoulders formations. Here was the first initial inverse head and shoulders formation, and then I found a bigger one here at these wider ovals. So this one was my first one with the smaller ovals, expected to break above 27.23 and with a hold, but we did not get it, obviously, and ended up getting stopped out right below in this area into 27.19. Might have tried one more time and getting stopped out. Just got stopped out again at 27.19.50, and then should have. In my head, I told myself I should have shorted down to and 27 into 27.13, which could have been a. I did have that number or that area in my head from a simple fib tool that I was using previously that I did not add, but it was in my head. So it was the 261.8 from the past balance area breakdown, and we did end up touching. That was an area to look out for going into today, and we touched it quite a few times, and could have possibly found an opportunity there. But I eventually, after not having my inverse head and shoulders ideas confirmed, that was my idea. That was my play going into as this day kind of unfolded. And after seeing those kind of not take place, I decided to just kind of stop. Plus, also, I passed my my $3,000 loss limit, and decided simply not to trade, not to participate, but still keep track of the market as we went along throughout the day to see what opportunities I uh, could arise and just kind of play them in my head. And then, as you can see, we had this nice run up into the close. We're definitely gonna be and then today I did come in working on some external factors such as sleeping early, and then waking up to go to the gym, get my physical, get physically active before getting into the trading day, and that way coming in having my mindset prepared, ready to take on the day. Came in, started dressing up a little bit as if I was going to work. Just small little things that really might make a difference into my way of my mindset during when I'm trading. Trying to get me in that professional high. Trying to get that peak performance mindset going, and trying to achieve peak performance, of course, like I said, through the sleeping, through the gym, and then getting through that professional performance by dressing up as if I was gonna do be working for as a real professional, and that'll definitely help my mindset as I go along. And then now into the trading, I want to be working. I want to work on really creating a good plan um, that I can trade, and trading that plan through as the day into the day, and not deviating, especially as a beginner. I feel like that's going to be really important for me, and that's what I'm going to be working on as we go along here, trying my best, not developing a discipline to not do and trade instruments more than one instrument at a time. Focusing on a play that I'm very comfortable with. Not getting frustrated over the fact that the play didn't work and trying to get my revenge. No revenge trading. So small things like that. That's what I'm going to be working on going into moving forward.